How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Blue Shifting, and welcome back to Sound of Drop. Could be our last episode. Things went just to the fan, and it's all over the room. It's just a mess. You don't even know where to start. We were able to see the director and his daughter find peace. We went and we actually met Marie, and she was about ready to find peace as well after her traumatic event. But then that evil, psychotic, crazy witch decided to show back up and is now chasing Marie, apparently bent on eliminating her so she can find peace. It's terrifying, and apparently now she's corrupting the aquarium and bringing back all the deadliness. So let's see what happens. Okay. All throughout the red aquarium, the fish swim about, rushing out of their tanks that served as containers. They literally migrate into each other. Every inch of the area has become a big ocean, far greater than just a deep-sea fish booth. The cutlass fish that was hopping around the tunnel tank just now, a school of fish swimming about. Occasionally, a manta ray passes at my feet, and a small shark swims overhead. That's not good. The fish's understanding of this space is probably different from mine. The walls, floor, and ceiling are definitely there, but their concepts of up or down, left or right, is irrelevant to them. The two perceptions of the world are merging together. Yeah, and when worlds collide, that's just bad. Just boom. No bueno. Neither version of the world seems to be changing into the malicious aquarium that existed up until now. All of it blends together, a world on the threshold. If Suganami Ryuku said is true, at the moment Marie and I touched hands, the new red aquarium was completed. I won't let you! Good job, Mayu. You gotta fight for it. This is something I definitely will not allow. I can guess where she's heading. I double my speed and head for that place as well. She said that she fell from a machine. If there's a machine high enough to die from falling off of it, there's no place it could exist except for the machine room. There was a ladder leading to it from the passageway where Hiroshi-san went crazy. Oh crap! I knew he was still here! Oh, please. Please let him save us. Or not kill us. So that's the way I head. Weaving through the fish, I move along. I'm going to save the people who are important to me. Let's go. Ooh, conviction. Feel it. I can feel it. There's a door There's a door combined with a panel on the wall just after exiting the tunnel tank. Upon closer inspection, the words staff only are written on it. I open it and see the staff passageway that goes to the stage. There are many hidden passageways besides this one in the aquarium. Before I realize it, I've become so knowledgeable about this place. I have no time to get caught up in the sentimentality. Stopping Suganuma Ryuku. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with the names. Stopping her takes priority. I'll try again later. On opening the door, cool air flows out. Just to be safe, I look all around, but there's no sign of Hiroshi-san. Yet. The time axis may still be changing every time someone passes through a door, but I don't sense any strange phenomena in the dead silence of the passageway, so what's left to do is move on. Oh boy, here we are. Pedo man, you here? Hello? Himeno! Though I call out in a loud voice, I get no response. Himeno! Marie! Where are you? As I move further into the passage, I call out several times, however there is no response. If so, then Suganuma Ryuku has probably already climbed up. I climb the ladder on the side of the passage, as the passage is essentially a sub-basement. The very top is quite high up. I climb to it in one go. Looking out, I am on a walkway above the tunnel tank. From here, one could feed the fish in the tank or adjust the machines. Being above the tunnel tank puts me at about 3 stories high. Ooh. That's definitely not good. Looking up from below, it's hard to tell how high this goes up the tank to the water. Physically, I get out and sense how high I've climbed. It's so deep that I can't see the bottom. Even if I fell into the water from here, it would be still be dangerous. With my clothes, I'd easily sink to the bottom. And if there were no water, just thinking about that is terrifying. Right now, I can be certain that there's water filling it to the brim. The thin walkway above the giant tank is a bridge about 10 meters across. Even missing one's footing by one step could easily lead into falling. Okay, who constructed this place? Do they not have OSHA safety codes? Or something of the equivalent? You think somebody would be going around and checking to make sure, oh look, there's not a death-defying fall in this establishment. Let's make sure there's no handrails anywhere. Good grief. There seems to be a ladder on the other side as well. The metallic footsteps coming from over there hint at that fact. Oh boy, if this isn't the final destination / standoff, I don't know what is. Over there you are. Himeno! Marie! I've heard those steps before. They're Himeno's boots. Oh yeah, because she got possessed! Oh, I totally forgot that. It's been a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. My, you know this place well. Not Marie, you jerk. I don't like this. From her head down, Himeno's body appears clearly. Directly across from me in the walkway where I currently stand, Himeno, Saganami Ryuku, is standing there. She's holding the captured Marie. Marie! Do not move. You know what will happen if you do, right? Big sister, I got caught. Saganami Ryuku has Marie by the collar, tightly restraining her. It goes without saying that there is a major difference in stature between Marie and Himeno. She holds her as if she intends to enact violence on her captive, and we know she hasn't had the restraint in the past. Marie puts on a smile on her pained face. The fact that she's forcing her smile is clear as day. The order in which one does things is important. After I kill this brat, I'll cast aside the flesh of this vessel and assimilate myself into the aquarium. Once my Matin aquarium is complete, I'll curse you and end your life. So keep quiet and observe. Well, she seems to know what's going on here. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. She may be a legitimate witch at this point. Stop calling Marie a brat already, and stop calling Himeno a vessel. Is there really any meaning whatsoever to all of that? For me, the role one plays takes precedence, and in my world, I am at the center. How awful. I can't think of you as a human. Marie alone is bad enough, but Himeno is being held hostage here as well. But how do you fight a ghost? Especially when we haven't seen any way to really defeat her. Like, so what are we supposed to do here? If Himeno drowns, I can't save her. How can I possibly save both of them? I frantically search my thoughts. Saganami Ryuku isn't taking her eyes off me. At the same moment I become aware of her stare, she laughs boldly. Mayu, you're the one who's awful. What? With that brief phrase, she's halted my thoughts. Just like that bizarre phenomenon in the deep-sea fish booth, her voice and her tone are unmistakably Himeno's. Leaving me in that terrifying place. It's your fault I've ended up like this, Mayu. If you had just told me the truth about yourself, we wouldn't have gotten into a fight. If you'd just told me about the things your sister had gone missing, or that she'd been here, instead of deciding everything on your own, I wouldn't have ended up like this. Himeno, that's how you saw it. Even though Saganami Ryuku is possessing her, those words just now were none other than Himeno's. I see Himeno as my best friend. Because of that, I know these words, then how truly she feels. How she truly feels, sorry. You know, I thought of you as my best friend, Mayu. But that was just my own misconception. You didn't care what happened to me, did you, Mayu? That's not... My worlds of denial come out shrouded in uncertainty. Oh, don't be uncertain about this! Himeno's expression is a serious one. It's the face I saw when we fought, looking a little like she might cry, but very angry. And this isn't fair. I tried to stay with her, and we got brutally murdered for it. So, I don't know if we're quite earned this moment, but it's still really sad. I came all this way for Himeno. Why are the things getting so messed up here at the very end? Himeno, I'm sorry. Don't give up again, big sister! As I start looking down, Marie's voice calls me back. Marie. Where I've been in an argument, I've lied too. Even though I love you, I said I hated you. This lady's making the same face I made at those times. Didn't I tell you not to speak? Oh no! Saganuma Ryuku squeezes the base of Marie's neck even tighter. Marie instantly shuts her eyes, then looks at me through thin slits. Marie! I'm alright, big sister. With a pained expression, Marie continues to smile. I love you, big sister, just the way you are. Oh, I told you to shut up, didn't I, you little brat? Bye-bye, big sister. No! Ah! Ah! No! Just as I hinted with her tone, Saganami Ryuku tosses Marie into the tank water. Even at that last moment, Marie's face was smiling. Marie! No, dang it, no! Oh, it's almost a reflex. I dive into the tank. Oh, fetch. Serves you right. I hate your juvenile ways of thinking. Saganami Ryuku's shrill laughter resonates from overhead. I swim after Marie as she sinks to the bottom of the tank. Swimming isn't exactly my forte, but no matter what, I want to save her. Die! 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 This way I'll finally be free! My soul will finally become one with Matt and Aquarium! I swim deeper and deeper. How could she hear her under the water like that? I don't know. Everything's going crazy. I notice that Marie's body is beginning to float up little by little. The tanks here in the aquarium contain a great deal of salt, much like seawater. The force is... well, I'm guessing it's because it is seawater. The force of which something is thrown in dissipates out against the water's resistance, causing it to float. It's true. And if you're like me, you're like a cork. Just... I will save Marie. I reach out my hand to grab Marie. I don't know if I can actually touch Marie's hand, but I definitely have the sensation that I've grabbed something. Just like that, the two of us float upward. At this speed, we should be able to keep breathing. Whoop. This time, I was able to save you, Marie. I was able to save you. Thank you, big sister. I don't think I can consider it saving her if she's already dead. This time I was able to hold her hand and hold the hands of the one. Oh my gosh, okay. I was able to hold the hand of my one and only little sister, whom I was unable to save 5 years ago. The thoughts and feelings that have lingered for 5 years were finally able to get through. I am unbelievably happy. My, what a pity. Huh? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, fetch! What are you doing? Just punch her in the face next time, dang it! The transient joy is smashed away in the blink of an eye. Saganoma Ryuko is leapt into the tank. Riding the force of her dive, she grabs hold of us and pulls us to the bottom of the tank. Her strength is so great, it's impossible to think of it as human. No matter how great Himeno's reflexes are, there should be no way for her to drag two people underwater. This is the manifestation of Saganami Ryuko's grudge. So there were two grudges. That makes sense. That's horrible, though. Gosh. Ugh! I thought I would properly curse you to death, but I've changed my mind. You can die here with your best friend. I can hear Saganami Ryuko so clearly. Her voice seems to be echoing right through my mind. Despite the fact that we're underwater, it rattles my brain like the clanging of a bell. And become a piece of my grudge, giving shape to my mat and aquarium. I hope I did okay laugh. I'm not sure if I feel up about that one. This old lady is so annoying. What? What did you say? Marie's faint voice mixes with Saganami Ryuko's reverberating shrill laugh. But she's a grudge too! Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! That's the sad music of death! Big sister, I'm so glad you saved me in the end. Just bubbles. Marie is enveloped by a white light spreading out from her chest. The light gradually grows lighter, quickly spreading throughout the entire tank. Take good care of your friend. Oh, yay, little sis, you're gonna save us. I'm gonna cancel them out, maybe. The light mixes with the water, becoming a faint blue light. Within it, numerous fish swim about. What is this light? This brat shouldn't be able to. All of them hate you, lady. What are you trying to do? I'm only trying to get tranquility. No, stop! Even within the brilliant light, I can still clearly see what's going on. Several fish are opening and closing their mouths, pulling on Himeno's body. Ooh, no, they're pulling something out of Himeno's body. Oh my gosh. The fish to the rescue! Stop! Stop this! Himeno's body is becoming doubly layered. One is Himeno, the other is Saganami Ryuko's body. Saganami Ryuko's body, her soul is, little by little, being torn away from Himeno's body by the fish. It's like those little fish that, like, eat the dead skin off your feet. Like, oh, what a way to go. You all, stop that. We won't stop. This time, it's my turn to save my big sister. Oddly, even though I'm underwater, I don't feel as if I'm suffocating. There have been various strange phenomena within Mountain Aquarium. I've seen so many odd things. However, the sight of the fish's counterattack unfolding before my eyes is just by far the most fierce. They are filled with energy of life and freed from so much hatred and resentment. I'll curse you! Even if I die! I'll curse you! It's impossible. The fish here are going to eat every last bit of your soul. What on earth is Marie? I don't get it, but this is where I decided to do, so I've done it. Could it be that you become one with the aquarium before I could? Don't toy with me! Stop this! Saganami Ryoku's body has already become completely detached from Himeno's. With a look of anguish on her face, her body is being picked up by the fish. The contours of her flesh are gradually becoming distorted as Saganami Ryoku sinks away. Oh my gosh. I can just see it in my mind exactly what I would imagine it looked like. Almost like seeing a bad image of a computer generation slowly breaking apart. In contrast, I'm floating towards the top of the tank. It isn't because I'm swimming, nor because of buoyancy. Orca, sea lions, and various other sea mammals are pushing Himeno and I up. You little! This is all I can do. From within the light, I hear Marie's voice. Marie's body is no longer next to us. So hang in there just a little longer, big sister. The past, it's what created the current to me. All these things accumulated from the past. That's what I used to think made me who I am. But Marie's radiance taught me something. We, are all surrounded by the possibilities of the future. The past isn't everything I am. It's something that remains in my heart to push me further along. That is pretty true. If you really could see the way even physicists look at time. Time is shaped like an hourglass, ironically. But it's like all the events that slowly lead you to the point where you currently are. They come from all these different sources and slowly manifest into a small point, which is you. But then the choices and the places that you can be taken slowly spread out and become wider and stretch off into infinity. Well, obviously we can't live forever, but the potential is so vast and so large and so incredibly immense that there really isn't anything that you can't do within your reason. But it's all part of the possibilities and all part of the chance that the universe has on you and what you can become and what you will become. Your path's there, but you get to pick it. It's awesome. Like, it's just, life is cool. This is awesome. Big sister, see you later. Yes, definitely. We'll meet again, Marie. This is my farewell. Oh, what a crazy cool ending. Oh, come on, come on. As the light fades, my breathing begins to steady. As for how much time has passed, it hasn't been more than a matter of minutes. I had lost consciousness. I've returned to the walkway on top of the tunnel tank. Next to me, Himeno is sleeping. Hey, Himeno? Silence. Even as I call out to Himeno, there's no response. Huh? Wait, could she? I begin to feel apprehensive. It isn't impossible. We were in the water for a very long time. The amount of endurance it took was well beyond the norm. On top of that, she was possessed by a spirit. I can't even imagine how much stamina that would drain away. It can't be. It can't be. After so much. Trying not to think of the worst, I rest my ear on Himeno's chest, pressing into the soft feeling of her chest. I concentrate very hard. Ba-da-dump, ba-da-dump. Yes! Yes! I can hear the sound of her heartbeat thumping in slow but steady rhythm. I'm so glad. She's probably just sleeping now, but Himeno is alive. The colony of parasites that were growing within Himeno back at the stage seem to be completely gone now. Their attack on Himeno must have been a part of the grudge of Mountain Aquarium. I was able to save you. I really was able to save you. A great joy gradually fills my chest. Upon hearing Himeno's pulse, my body goes limp. Ta-da! I was actually awake! You jerk face! Darn it all, Himeno! I love you! Gosh darn it! That is not fair. You do not play games like that. Standing up with great vigor, Himeno spreads both her arms wide. Surprised, I lose my balance and start to fall from the walkway. Oh, jeez. Watch out! Himeno embraces me, pulling me close to her. Realizing I won't fall, I embrace her back. Aww. Jeez, I was so worried, Himeno. I'm a little embarrassed, but thanks. Himeno breaks away from me and suddenly stands up. I'm so glad it's not Saganomi Ryuku, but the cheerful as always Himeno. Finally feeling a real sense of relief, my tears gradually begin to flow. Hey, why are you crying, Mayu? Because you... There's a thread of tension that was pulling me tight begins loosening at once. Too much has happened in this mountain aquarium. Still, somehow I was able to overcome it all. I was saved by so many people. Including Hiroshi-san. Where is he? All of it was for this very moment. Well, where are we? In other words, Himeno still has almost no idea what happened to her. The one who was talking to me was Saganomi Ryuku in the end. It wasn't Himeno. Well, where should I start? Well, how about from the beginning? Oh, I missed you, Himeno. Himeno, I missed you so much. Uh-oh. What the heck? Just as Himeno tilts her head and looks at me once more, the walkway suddenly begins to shake. An earthquake? Leaving us no time to be surprised, the shaking grows more intense. Unlike the poltergeist phenomena in the director's office, the entire room is shaking. I think the aquarium is collapsing, like the bubble aquarium. We gotta run, but that doesn't seem to be the natural phenomena. I grab Himeno's hand and motion for her to climb down the ladder. No, it's surely begun to crumble. Crumble? I forcefully bring Himeno, who looks like she wants to tell me she doesn't understand this at all, along with me. Trust me, no one understands, except that we need to get out of here. That's pretty much all we need to know. The ending has begun for everything that is Rad Mountain Aquarium held. Despite the fact that we may not understand everything about the grudge or the souls, the space is about to be destroyed. We should head for the exit. At this point, I can't think of anything else. The law of Mountain Aquarium is that everyone passes through a door, the time axis changes. The biggest boundary here would definitely be the entrance and exit gate. I don't get it, but I guess at any rate we have to hurry, right? Yeah, let's go. Mayu, you're so reliable. What are you saying? Jeez, let's hurry. Okay. Quickly climbing down the ladder, we rush through the staff passageway. Meanwhile, the ground continues to tremble, causing us to stumble as we move on. As we come out of the staff passageway, we are taken aback. The booths in Mountain Aquarium themselves look like they've been completely eaten up by bugs and worms. Ugh! What the freak? Why? It was so happy! Why do we have to go to bugs? The tunnel tank is cracked throughout and numerous holes are opening up in the floor. Oh boy. What's going on? I think it's pretty bad if I fell into one of those holes. Be careful. Let's go. Yeah, just an eternal fall through the endless void. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. It'd be great. Yeah, okay. Given the circumstances, our steps speed up. Before I know it, we've reached the Tokyo Bay Fish booth, the booth closest to the exit. Yes! Passing through the place we came through first, the gate's right before our eyes. We can see the elevator and the reception area at the other side of the gate. However, there's nothing else there. Oh, crap. Crap. Crap on a cracker, smeared all over to be really gross. A strange mist hangs in the space between the numerous automatic turnstiles from all throughout the mist coming forward. I'm gonna try that whole thing again. A strange mist hangs in the space between the numerous automatic turnstiles. From all throughout the mist comes a bright light. It's alright. I'm sure this is it. My instincts tell me so. When I realize I'm standing in front of the gate with Himeno, I'm deeply moved. I hear the sound of teardrops falling. Finally, we made it here. Himeno probably just tilts her head at my brooding words. It's been such a long journey. Okay, let's go home, Himeno. Himeno? I take Himeno's hand and ask quietly, but she suddenly looks down. You know, Mayu? Her voice is quiet. Not the time to be talking. As Himeno says my name, her voice is taken from on a serious air, one from when we fought with our, or from our fun chats at lunchtime. What's wrong, Himeno? I actually do have memories of when Saganami Ryoku took over my body. Oh gosh. Could they be from that time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That time. The time when Himeno told me what was in her heart. Himeno told me straight out her true feelings, her dissatisfaction, without hiding anything. Yeah, Mayu, you probably thought that it was a trick by Saganami-san to confuse you. But those were my true feelings. Without any lie, those were the feelings inside me, so they came out of my own mouth. I see, yeah, your true feelings. That's right, at one time I hated you, even though I didn't feel that way about you now. I love you. I did feel that way, that I detested you. Since you risked your life to save me, Mayu, I can't seriously lie to you. I can't keep hiding that from you. Himeno. That's why I can't go with you, Mayu. I'm sorry, but I... Still looking down, Himeno lets go of my hand. As the rumbling in the ground continues, the wearing away of Matin Aquarium steadily gets worse. Darn it, Himeno, no! You're not going to be left behind! Clearly, it's a sign that before long, this Matin Aquarium will disappear. Just once, I asked a question within myself. Oof. What am I supposed to do? Because part of her might... Because sometimes you do. You feel like you have your friends or the people who you look up to and you admire, but part of you probably is jealous. You know, I mean, we all feel it. Maybe admitting it's what's really important. Is just admitting that, yeah, sometimes I think I've hated you too, but that's okay. Or if she has, I have no doubts, are we going to just be able to take her through? I wanted to say I have no doubts, but I think I have to try the other one. I don't know why. I'm just going to do it. The thought passes through my deepest part of my heart. It could be that I also... Mayu... In the depths of my heart, I may also bear some unease and dissatisfaction towards you, Himeno. Even for me, at a surprisingly cold tone I use, Himeno nods and bites her lip. I kind of think that the desire to save you that I got caught up in probably came from my sense of duty and responsibility. Yeah, that's true, I guess. It's just that I said something so terrible, and I thought to myself that I didn't like you, the one who tried to save me with everything she had, so thinking I can go home with you is strange. Himeno, I didn't say anything like that. No, it's alright. If that's how you truly feel, it wouldn't be right for me not to accept it. Himeno quietly pulls her hand back. Then she takes a step back from the ticket gate. I'll stay here. Huh? No! Crap! Without giving me a chance to respond, Himeno is swallowed up in the black hole that expands in time with a tremor. Fetch, I picked the wrong one. Due to the crumbling of Matin Aquarium, this whole world is eroding. Himeno's body disappears into a hole the same size as the others throughout Matin Aquarium. No way! The destruction is swallowing up everything, right up to my feet. The floorboard knocks me out of the air, launching me past the ticket gate. Darn it, stupid choice. A week after returning to the safety of our original world, I visit Matin Aquarium. So pretty. I enter the jellyfish booth and admire the expansive cosmos without a second thought. Himeno is not at my side. It seems that Himeno's parents have filed a missing persons report since she hasn't come home at all. However, the police investigation has been fruitless and Himeno has not been found. Of course not. She was swallowed up by all that destruction. Oh, fetch! And so, half a year has passed since that day. Soon I'll move up a grade. I visited Matin Aquarium again. Every time I go, there's no strange occurrences, just an aquarium overflowing with smiles and emotion. One by one, I carefully examine each exhibit. The impatient Himeno would always prod me along with, "Hurry, hurry!" But now that Himeno is no longer with me, no matter how fascinating the aquarium is, it is never enough. It isn't just my enjoyment of the aquarium. If I think back on it now, ever since that day, my daily life has been gray. Having lost the light that was Himeno, I don't even know if I have fun anymore. Having returned home, I laugh emptily. I'm sitting on my bed, holding my knees, not doing anything in particular, just spacing out. Before I know it, I've fallen asleep, and the morning of the next day has come. Lying down, getting back up is hard. Every day is depressing. But it can't be helped. This is the result of my choice, and of Himeno's resolve to stay back that day. Just a bit. Maybe it's selfish to feel lonely. I just want to get this over with, dang it. We gotta do it back. Himeno, I love you. I just thought we'd be honest. Oh, I feel so sad. I am so glad that I don't have to keep that. Gosh darn it. It keeps throwing me those stupid curves where I think I'm supposed to go with the one that doesn't make sense, and then like I finally try and change up my pattern, and I completely pick the wrong one. But dang it, we're going to pick the right choice. I have no doubts. I hear the sound within Himeno's weeping. It's rare to hear her cry. But when we see touching movies, she always cries. I wonder, why is Himeno crying with such a brooding face? I don't understand the reason. Himeno, you're such a fool. Huh? We're best friends. The parts that I like, the parts I don't, friends accept it all. That's what I wanted to say with the one I clicked. That's what I wanted to say. I tightly grab the hand that she's pulled away. Mayu? Himeno lifts her head, tears accumulating in her eyes, and rushes over to me. The two of us, together, pass through the gate. Yes! Oh, finally. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's been such a crazy ride. Hey. Huh? This is... Staggering, we come out of the gate. Everywhere we look, people, customers and employees. There are innumerable amounts of people. Fish are only swimming within the tanks. The color of the water isn't red, and I can't sense any abnormality anywhere. Mayu, this is it, isn't it? Yes, we've come back. We were able to get back. As my eyes settle on the information desk at the entrance, a sudden wave of relief washes over me. Too much has happened since we came here. Himeno and I may have had some minor injuries, but we've returned to the real world more or less unscathed. Yes. Except for all the deaths and reversing of time that I had to accomplish to be able to do that. Shh, we won't talk about that. I can't take it anymore. I'm so happy. Himeno, we're back! Exhausted, I can no longer hold back everything welled up inside me. My eyes suddenly feel hot and large droplets overflow with them. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Hey, Mayu, if you cry in a place like this... I know. The people around us have no way of knowing what we've been through. I'm just a junior high school girl who suddenly started to cry. I'll definitely be seen as a strange girl. Screw what other people think. Want to find some place on the edge of the room? I'll go buy some cocoa. No, let's go together. I don't want to be apart. Okay. You're such a baby, Mayu-chan. Aw, she's so cute. She's got the face. The face is back. You idiot. We're great friends. We sit in the rest area, and Himeno pats my back. Just as I start to calm down, I glance at my watch. According to the time, it's about 8 o'clock at night. Our whole ordeal wasn't even a full 8 hours. I think it was about 8 hours of recording time. Even so, it was the most densely packed period of my life. Say, Mayu? What's up, Himeno? I love you. Aww, saying this is conspicuously loud voice, Himeno winks at me. Hey, that's a bit sudden. Averting my eyes, I push Himeno away, but I can't keep the smile off my face. I don't know which of us is more embarrassed. I wanted to protect that smile, and I did. A bubbling warmth begins to boil over from within. I feel the same. Well then, let's get some ice cream. Oh yay, the ice cream! Now? Wouldn't it be late getting home? It's alright, I can help you with your excuse. In that case, I'll just go shopping with you. Having pulled my hand away from Himeno, I board the elevator. The me up to this point would probably have just gone home. Coming home late once in a while is probably okay. Right now, I want to live in this very precious moment. Matin Aquarium. The place that takes up no more than one corner of the Matin East building is somewhere I can never forget. A sea of stars, a river of lights. Everyone is everyone, just one of those lights. Twinkling frantically, the light of life. It doesn't matter if it's a fish or a people or both. It's an equally harsh world. Meetings and farewells. A resolution to overcome the farewell that pierces my heart. My heart drips endlessly, just a powerless little drop. However, that sound is surely resonating somewhere. Wow, that was so good. Aww. So what happens? Is that it? Or do we get... Ooh. Okay. Wow, fantastic. Okay, so this has been quite the journey. Been absolutely one of my more powerful stories. I mean, okay, gotta be honest, it takes a lot to really get me like going emotionally, like to the point where I start to cry. But there are some really powerful emotions that they tied into this. That's what makes Japanese storytelling so fantastic. I don't know how they do it, but they just capture emotions so well. And I guess I have to say this was phenomenal. As far as a piece of work goes, going out to the creators, you did a fantastic job. I'm very grateful for the ability to play this. This was my gate Let's Play for my channel. I'm always going to remember this one very specially in my heart. To you guys who watched it, I encourage that you support the developer. If you can, I hope you've been able to maybe buy yourself a copy and kind of go through the story yourself. If you choose not to do something like that, though, make sure to just keep an eye out for their future works that'll be coming along. I'm sure they'll have a lot more. I want to make sure this isn't like copyright, so I'm going to keep talking, but I think the art was fantastically beautiful. I loved the fact that like it was really talking about real fish. It didn't just like say, oh, there's a fish here, there's a fish there. It was talking about specific fish. It kind of helped make it more immersive. Storytelling is kind of difficult because it can be easy to overwhelm with details, and yet the other side is true. Not having enough details doesn't make it very immersive. Because you gotta find to be able to make a story impressionable, you need to be able to make the audience feel like they can actually be there and to experience it. And I think they did a great job at that. The characters I, of course, absolutely love. Himeno is my favorite. She's awesome and adorable and fantastic, and always was like the beam of light and happiness. Mayu was my champion. I would like her to be president if I could. Let's see, Marie, she turned out to be pretty good. I was a little worried. Marie was a little scary. Yoshi-san, what happened to him? He just died. That was the one plot thing I wish we could have had at least some kind of resolution for, but kind of makes sense that he was just kind of like gone, creepy. I mean, he snapped. I don't know if we could have recovered from that. If I were to critique it, though, I feel like it got kind of caught up in itself in some spots. It didn't really explain... I guess it didn't really have the need to explain, but anytime you get into Supernatural, you kind of enter this Twilight Zone, ironically, where the audience doesn't really know how to make or how to comprehend the things that are happening. And sometimes the story can be written in a way that, like, even though there are glaring gaps in your knowledge, you feel like you understand everything that you need to. This one didn't really have that so much. It felt like things happened just because they could happen. It didn't really seem to follow any structure. It made a great horror film or game, but the structure itself doesn't like lend itself to being something that you comprehend. But overall, I'd give this a good 7 or 8. I mean, because that's the thing, you got to be honest. A 10 is something that's life-changing. I hate it when people just mark like maximum ratings on everything. A 7 or an 8 is hard to hit. Like, it should be difficult to hit that. A 9 should be something that like completely changes the way you look at things and makes you think about something new. And 10 should be something that's so powerful that it literally changes your life. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen an anime that I would actually mark at a 10, but I don't think I've seen very much of anything that would mark at a 10. So, you know, giving a 7 or 8 is pretty freaking amazing, and I want you to understand that the impact that this has had, it's fantastic. This would make a good anime. I think it would make a pretty good series. Not sure though exactly if they could dive into anything else that we haven't already seen, but it makes me really excited to see more from this developer. You know, assuming that they are comfortable with people doing these Let's Plays. I loved being able to share this story with you all. So I want you guys to be able to think about, like, what was it that you liked about this series? Like, did this capture you like it captured me? Were you crying when I was crying, or were we mostly mocking the fact that I was crying? I mean, let's be honest. It's funny because, like, this is one of those series, like, I can't, like, find humor and joke about it because it was a very serious storyline, and I don't think it was supposed to come into this with too much humor. At first I had some because, like, there was some goofiness, and, you know, I had Pedo Bear come in and stuff, but when it really started getting into the plot, there wasn't much I could do, and I don't think it would have been appropriate to do anything about that for the sake of humor. But anyway, I think that was the end. I wanted to see if there's anything at the end, like end cards or something that I might have missed. Oh, hey, I was right. Whew, I bought them. The necktie was so cute, and I found a strawberry scented candle, and you really bought a lot. You won't get in trouble? It's fine. All right, I have to look at those shoes yet today. Well, let's go. Hey, wait a second, Himeno. I'm a little tired. How about we get some ice cream and take a break? It's been 1 week since then. Himeno and I are visiting Matt Aquarium East Building again. My mother was a bit huffy about me going out for a second week in a row, but I got my way in the end. Yeah, you did. Even my nagging mother was surprised that I wouldn't back down, but I guess I've changed a little bit. No, you changed a lot. That was my favorite thing. Mayu really grew as a character. They did a great job with that. She started like all timid and didn't know what to do. By the end, she was assertive, domineering, like just knew what she wanted and she would get it. But she still kept that, like, the quietness, but she became, like, in control. It's alright if we get ice cream, but don't mess up your stomach like you did last week, okay? I told you, I'm fine already. After a week has passed, that terrifying aquarium is like a memory or a dream that we've returned to relatively unchanged daily life. Yeah, I don't know, it'd be weird. Like, I imagine going through something like horrible, going back into the routine must feel strange. That day, I eventually did eat 3 scoops of cookies and cream, and my stomach started to hurt, so I couldn't go shopping with Himeno after all. As compensation, we came here to get our fill of fun at the aquarium. That's right, Matt Aquarium. I'm bold. Going back after a week, I'd kind of stay away just in case. There's a reason we came, without hesitation, to the place stained with trauma. I didn't want this place to be all filled with only bad memories. Bold. This is the place I last played with Marie. That's true. The place where I met Seiyu, and the place where I became friends. And the place where I was etched into my heart just how important Himeno is to me. Aww. There are lots of painful memories, but on the other hand, it's a place I really love. Well, to relax, shall we head on in to the aquarium? Hey, you. Aren't your legs a little bit tired too? A little bit too tired? I was trying to slaughter that. It's fine. I'm totally fine. Alright, then let's go. Aww, it's so cute! Oh my gosh. That would make such a fun... Aww. Himeno's the best. She's so cute. Carrying her shopping bags in both hands, Himeno energetically heads to the elevator. Aww, they're so adorable. Since we've been walking for a bit, the cool breeze and the air conditioning is feeling nice. The window through which I can see all of Matt gets me excited. An upbeat song I wouldn't normally listen to is playing in the background. It actually is. Matt and East Building is totally fascinating, but the deep blue of Matt Aquarium is incredibly soothing. The beauty of the water and the light, the pulse of life and of the future. Aww. What are you doing, Mayu? Let's go! Okay. I speed up to catch up to Himeno, who has gone on ahead. From here on, many beautiful things await me in the future. If I try my best, I can overcome all the challenges awaiting me. That's why this is my farewell. Surely, this is the sound of drops. Aww. That was fantastic ending. So good. Just the warm fuzzies. Just all those warm fuzzies. And that's the end. We did it, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between. We finally did it. We got the ending. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I know it's the longest one yet, but we had to get to the ending. There's no way I could have cut that up into 2 pieces. Thank you so for joining me, and stay tuned for next week. I've got a new series already lined up, talked to the developers and everything. Everything's in place. I'm real excited about it. And please, once again, show your support for the let's see. I gotta go. One second, let me get to the internet. Big thanks to Oedo Company, the company who designed this. They were a fabulous series. I can't wait to see that you guys come out with more. I'm hoping you do. Please do. So leave in the comments what you thought about the series as a whole. What grading would you give it out of a 10, and tell me why. And more importantly, do you have any series you recommend me trying? I may have the next one already lined up, but I'm going to be looking for many more to do. If you have something you want me to do in the future, leave it in the comment section below. I will look at it for sure. And until the next video, guys, I'll be seeing ya.